Good morning, folks. The time is 10:01 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 15th of December, 2025. And of course, that's the 16th for my friends on the other side of the planet there, those folks down under. Let's say I want to like a big hello for the folks down under and a real big hello for the folks in the city with the most group members around the world. That's right, a big hello to the folks in Melbourne. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic, no matter where you are, not just the folks down under. My name's Lee. I'm that guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny, and you folks are you, and you folks are amazing. How do I know these things? Well, I know who I am, of course, and I know what I've done. Now, about you being you and you being amazing, number one, who else you going to be, right? Number two, this group wasn't amazing until you got here. This group is amazing now. So, that math is easy. You're amazing, folks. And thank you for making this group or this community of ours so freaking successful. You've made us what I call the funniest city on the internet. Why do I call it that? Because we've got 893,000 people in this community of ours. Well, more than that. And it's super funny. And that means, well, you know, with that many people, you've got more people than a lot of cities have. Population makes us the funniest city on the internet. Population, us. Funny people in a funny place making people laugh. And that's because of you. Cheers. I really do love my coffee. Weird little thing. You know, this morning I woke up with the theme song to Pee-wee's Playhouse in my head. And you know why? Because the other day, Wendy was singing it a little bit. And then she mentioned that it was Cyndi Lauper who sang the song. And I didn't realize that Cyndi Lauper sang the theme song. So I went and listened to it. And of course it's Cyndi Lauper. Who else would it be, right? And it stuck in my head. Woke up this morning with it in my head, as I noted, and then we're sitting there making breakfast, or standing there making breakfast today, and Wendy starts singing it. She goes, "This has been stuck in my head since yesterday when you mentioned it." And I just thought it was funny. It's a funny little song. Look it up if you want. I really enjoyed Pee-wee's Playhouse. I enjoyed Pee-wee Herman, the character. That's all I got on that. I just thought I would mention it, folks. It's just a funny little thing that popped up today. So what's going on today, folks? What is happening in your crazy lives? Another day of not a lot happening. I got a bunch of laundry done yesterday. And something happened yesterday. My buddy Mitch and his mom, it's Mitch Laird. He's one of our mods here. We're really good friends. They had gone out to Cochrane, which is a town very close to Calgary here, to watch a ringette tournament. It's a sport played on ice, primarily by females, but not always. Fun sport though. Anyways, they went out to watch a tournament that his cousin was in. And while they were out there, Mitch found something that he thought I would like, and he was right. So he got me a gift. He and his mom got me a gift. Let me show it to you here. Looks like a little laser cut wooden Telecaster guitar, which is a type of Fender guitar. And I think that's pretty awesome. But when you slide it open, you can keep your picks in there. I'm actually going to I got a photo of it here, so I'm going to just bring it up. Give you a better look at it. I think that looks pretty freaking cool. Thanks, Mitch. You rock, man. Like I said, it's a pick holder, and it's very unique. I love it. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you to your mom too. You folks rock, even when you're not giving me things. I really appreciate it. You know, I ask all you folks what's happening. You know, and one thing I thought was really cool. I said, if you don't have time or if you don't feel like leaving a big comment, just how are you doing? Respond how you're doing. Merry March. Mary March replied, and thank you so very much, Mary. She said she was doing great. And that's awesome. I love to hear it. And I want to hear how you're doing. I'd love to hear more than just how you're doing, folks. But at the same time, I love to hear at least how you're doing. Come on. Or at least a little click on that like button. Just so I know that you're out there watching, please. But thank you so very much, Mary, for getting back to us. I'm glad to hear you were doing great. And that was yesterday, on yesterday's video. And, you know, we talked to all of you folks, and we hope you all get back to us. Rose Glad, who you got to recognize that name. Rose Glad is an amazing knitter. She's an amazing painter, and she's been working on a blanket, and she updated with progress. It's coming along, and it's looking great. Let me bring up the photo of that blanket she's working on. Look at that pattern. That looks fantastic. Can't wait to see the completed blanket, Rose. No pressure, no rush, but just looks fantastic. Thank you for sharing Thank you so very much for sharing. Lizzy Grin, one of our top contributors, actually, I believe she is our top contributor right now. She replied saying that she had made herself a great breakfast. Says she doesn't cook for herself that often, but when she does, it is good, and I don't doubt it. Take a look at this brekkie plate, folks. That looks freaking delicious. If you're wondering what that green stuff is on the eggs, that is pesto. That looks like a delicious breakfast. Those eggs look like they're done perfectly. Thank you, Lizzy, for sharing. You rock. And Michelle Finnerty, another name you should recognize. Michelle is one of our mods here, also one of our most prolific posters, also an incredibly funny person. She said that they finally got their first real snowfall of the year, kind of stuck. She got some great photos. I'm going to bring that photo up. A great photo, I should say. A great, great photo. And that looks pretty, so pretty. I'm not a big winter person, but I can appreciate the look. And that looks great. Well, thank you for sharing that, Michelle. Michelle said that she spent the last week all doing Thanksgiving things and that, and it was fun and all that. But it's caught up to her, and it really aggravated her rheumatoid arthritis. So now she's just relaxing, recouping, and Michelle, I hope you get feeling better. Thank you for sharing that, and yeah, just rest, recoup, and I don't know, watch a movie or something. I hope you're feeling better, Michelle. Thank you so very much for sharing. And my buddy Dave Knapp and family and crew took part in Arthur's Pet Pantry. This is a place. This is a pet place that they help out with. They took part in their photos with Santa, and Dave's son played the part of Santa because you know Santa is really busy right now, getting prepared for his December 25th, December 25th trip, and you know he's got a lot of work to do, and he appreciates folks stepping in to help him, and he appreciated Dave's son appreciating. I heard this. I heard that he called me this morning, folks. Santa, I mean. So yeah, he really appreciated Dave's son's help, and let me show you some. I got a little slideshow that I put up here. Just awesome. You're gonna see Dave's son as Santa. You're gonna see some of the beautiful pooches that came to see Santa. I just love this. So bringing this up right away here. There's the layout. What's the photos we taken? There's Dave's son as Santa, looking good. That's a good looking Santa. And look at this beautiful pooch come to see Santa. Another one here. Two of them. Cuties. Oh my god. I tell you, so cute. This one's my favorite right here. The lab. Oh. Dave, I really appreciate the fact that you do help out. This Arthur's Pet Pantry helps people keep pets when they can't afford to keep their pets. Helps them keep their pets in the home. I'm sure they do a lot more than that. A couple of years ago, I did a small donation. A year and a half ago, I did a small donation to them. Only small because I don't have a lot of money. Not small because I didn't deserve more. I love animals, folks, and I appreciate folks that help with animals. I appreciate folks that help people with their animals. So you're doing a great job out there, Dave. Thank you for sharing that. Those are great photos. That was fantastic, Dave. Thank you so very much for sharing that. Folks, you know, and I want to hear about you. Why don't you share a little bit about your day, please? Please, as little or as much as you want. Photos are fantastic. You can attach those to your comment. Now, if you'd like to share some video with us, which I would love to share too, that just has to be sent by email, and you can contact me at admin, ADMIN, the @ well, I thought it was funny.com. Send your videos there, and I'll share those. You can send your photos there too, but you can also, like I said, attach those as a comment. I'd just love to hear a little bit about you. Let's make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. You know, I got some featured posts. I have featured posts every video. Well, I try to. I know sometimes I cheap out, but we've got some featured posts today. We've got 4 featured posts that are memes, and we've got one that's an animated GIF meme. So I think we've got some good ones today. Now, let me bring up the names. Now, the first one is going to be from Adrienne Manson. That's Adrienne Manson. And then the next one is going to be from my buddy Corey Buckner. And then we have one from Kel Columbus. And then we have one from Michelle Finnerty. And then we have an animated GIF from Troy Metheny. So we're going to do it in that order. I'm going to bring them up right away. Sort of creating my head around here. I just want to make sure I get the right... hit the right buttons here. So we're starting off with Adrienne Manson's meme. Oh my gosh. Made me laugh, and I'm an English guy. I never really noticed this before. I don't know what's going on. I should have seen that before. Thank you, Adrian. All right, next one is from my buddy Corey. And yeah, this has happened to me before. You know, you think, oh, I'm not hungry. I don't want chips. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, 10 o'clock at night, you're like, I wish I had those chips. I almost dropped an F-bomb there, folks. Sorry. Thanks, Corey, man. These are shared because I think they're hilarious. And this one here is from Kel Columbus. And Columbus, Kel spells the name a little bit different, but I believe it's Columbus. I hope I got that right. You got it. Made me laugh. And the next one is from Michelle Finnerty. You should recognize that name. It's freaking hilarious. Thank you, Michelle. Now, the final one is from Troy. I just said the name, Troy Metheny. And it is an animated GIF. Let me bring that up right now. I'm not quite like this, but yeah. It is an image that made me laugh, so I appreciate it. Thank you so very much, Troy Metheny. Thank you so very much, Michelle Finnerty. Thank you so very much, Kel Columbus. And thank you so very much, Corey Buckner. And of course, thank you so very much, Adrian Manson, for today's featured post. And folks, thank you so much for making this group, this community of ours, so successful. It's your funny stuff that you come here to share, and the fact that you share that stuff, that's why we're so successful. It's because you're funny, my friends. All right, so we got here, and from here, you know where we're going, right? We're going, well, I was going to say we're going to rock down to Electric Avenue, but maybe later. Right now, we're going to go to the bad jokes. What do you call a detective that accidentally solves all of his cases? Sherlock Holmes. A bossy guy enters the bar. Then he proceeds to order everyone around. What's a snowman's favorite breakfast food? Frosted Flakes. What kind of linens did gingerbread men put on their beds? Cookie sheets. I heard Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer flunked out of school. Yeah, it all started when he went down in history. I hope you enjoyed those jokes today. I have to thank my buddy Dave Knapp for two of them. The first two jokes, the Sherlock Holmes joke and the one about the bossy guy entering a bar, those were both from my buddy Dave Knapp. And folks, I would love to thank you for your jokes. Why don't you send some jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com or leave them as a comment on this video. And if I use your jokes, I promise you, I'm going to thank you for your jokes, friends. Send your jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, please.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
I'm going to ask a couple favors of you, but they're both pretty much the same favor. The first one is, can you try to make somebody laugh today? If you get a chance. It's not always an appropriate time or place, but if you get a chance, try to make somebody laugh. You're going to just make their day better no matter what. Second thing I'm going to ask you is along the same lines. You know, there's one person that's just as important as anyone else, and it's you. It's you. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to laugh, and please make sure that you're laughing. I hope you find something today that makes you laugh. If it hasn't happened yet, look for it. Hunt it down if you have to. And when you find it, if you can, tag me. Share it on the group if you can, or maybe leave a comment on this video, please, saying what made you laugh. I'd love to hear what made you laugh, my friends. But the most important thing is I want to know that you're laughing, because the whole point of what we're doing here is to make people laugh. And you're making people laugh. You should be laughing too. It's that simple. Folks, I gotta thank you. I think I thank you every video. I hope I do. Thank you for making this group so freaking successful. You know what I mean? 893,000 plus people here. More than that. The one group's got the 890,000 and change. The other one has about 3,500 members. And together, that's our community of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. And together, as I said earlier, we have created the funniest city on the internet. Population us. Funny people in a funny place making people laugh. And that makes me feel So freaking good, my friends. And thank you. Thank you so very much. Because you rock. Making people laugh is a good thing. It's a great thing. You make people feel better, and you're doing that by the hundreds of thousands every day. So many people visit this. We have like between 300,000 and 400,000 in like separate visits to the group, my friends, and they're coming here because it's funny, and they're not. It's not because I made it funny, like I said. It's because you made it funny. So cheers to you. Cheers to being the funniest people in the world. Cheers to making this the funniest place. Like I said, the funniest city in the world. And just cheers. Cheers. Enjoy some coffee or whatever you're drinking. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that you have an amazing day every day, my friends. I'm going to be back here in video format Friday on my part of the world. Saturday for those folks down under, the folks in Melbourne. And I hope you're here too. So, folks, we're going to see you on Friday. You have a great day and keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.